Hey guys, it is Walter here at TheVaultProScooters, and today I am doing another unboxing. I know my last one I kind of said the wrong thing. I've been practicing, talking to myself in the mirror, and hopefully I can get this done. So today I am doing the UrbanArtt Primo Evo deck. Before I even open it, I guess we'll talk about the box real quick. It comes in this little brown and yellow box. This is a 22 in chrome, and then I noticed in the front we got two little tomahawks right there. Go ahead and open this thing up. Built to last. Let me double check that. I'm sure it's not like bolt to last. I'll be saying some weird things. Go ahead and open the front. Here's a little baggie that comes with the brake, all the hardware for the back end, which I'll go over in a minute. So this is the 22 by 5 wide. So those of you guys who got a size 14 shoe that you gotta buy from Ross, because that's the only place I can ever find size 14 shoes, you're good with this one. So this deck is 22 in length. What I already noticed is the back end is not square like a lot of the newer street style decks are. I guess they did that for those of you who like to still run 4 pegs. You can easily get 4 pegs in there without having to worry about cutting your deck, drilling it, or doing some modifications. So now let's go ahead and look at the front. It is an integrated deck, so all you need is any integrated headset and you'll go ahead and be fine. I can see they put some like laser etchings or engravings right here. It just says brand. And then in the front it says Primo Evo, if you guys can see that. So right here we have just some little laser engravings. It says built to last, and then it says it's designed in Paris. And we got the Primo Evo right here with the little lightning bolts. And then we got the tomahawks down here again. We got the flat edges. So if you want to go ahead and do some finger whips, ain't gonna hurt your hand. Let's go ahead and actually just install the brake and go over everything with you. And now we'll go ahead and go down the line. You got your brake. This is just the standard brake, the little shorty brake they use. It's gonna slide on in and then you're gonna bolt it on the top. These right here are your dropouts. Usually you have to struggle with putting your dropouts in, worry about them falling down or falling through. UrbanArtt went ahead and got these little tiny little bolts that you could see here. You're actually gonna screw those in so you don't have to worry about this falling out. Once you bolt it in, you're all good and you don't have to worry about it going anywhere or anything. Here's just a little dampener that you're going to install / put right here. This is just so when you tighten it up, it's not the metal on metal and your scooter's not gonna rattle. Here are your 2 standard brake bolts that will go there. And then you have the axle and then the other side of the axle. Now that I explained everything, let's go ahead and install all this for you. So it's just gonna be a size 4mm Allen wrench. When you tighten these, make sure you don't tighten this one all the way and then this one all the way. Kind of tighten that enough to where you can't really tighten it much. Same with the back. And then just go back and forth until it's like 100% tight. Now we're gonna go ahead and install the little tiny, I guess, dropout bolt, and it is a size 2.5. So you need a 2.5 Allen wrench. I do believe we sell these two in the park tool, so it's the same exact one, but just the smaller ones. Before I tighten it all the way, like you wanna make sure you can still move it freely, shove the axle through there so when you tighten it up, it doesn't move around and you know the axle will fit. Make sure you do not tighten it too tight, because if you do, you probably could strip it out. Tighten it enough to where it feels good and it's not moving and it's really snug. Look at that. See, it's all in there, bolted in, and the axle fits. Same thing on this side, guys. You wanna make sure you shove the axle through there first because you wanna make sure when you tighten it up, the axle will go through. Now I'm gonna go and install just the back bolt just so I don't lose this because I have before. Now that deck's all done. I went over everything about this one. I actually do have 3 more colors to show you in 2 different sizes. So let's go ahead and pull those out now. So here's the first one. This one is going to be raw and this one's chrome. So you guys can already tell the difference. This one's not as shiny. It's more like a flat silver. This is the exact same deck, same specs. Everything's the same, just different color. It is 5 wide by 22. This is the red one. And you can already see the sizing difference. This one is the 5 wide. And this one right here is 4.65 wide. And this one is 20.5 in length. So it's 4.65 by 20.5 in length. Everything else is pretty much the same, but just how long it is and how wide it is. You can see the graphics a lot better on this one. As you can tell, they stand out more. It's the Primo Evo deck and then the little tomahawks down there. Last but not least, the black one. Oh, you can really see the graphics underneath this one too. Again, this is the 4.65 by 20.5 in length. This is their newest one. I actually do have their old one. I brought one with me so I could show you guys what they changed and improved. On the last one, they were having a few like issues with certain things breaking and just things like that. Here I have the UrbanArtt Primo deck. I can go over everything and I can show you and see what I've seen from experience in the vault on what was breaking and whatnot. I'll start off with underneath this thing. They welded right here, across here, so you have more reinforcements. A lot actually does help because I know a lot of these decks, we were getting these plates breaking and coming off. So they welded that, kind of indented it. And then right here, they have like a little cutout on this one, so it kind of slims it down. Same with the sides. This one has that cutout and then they branded UrbanArtt right here, and then right here, they're just some lines. Personally, I like this one, this model a lot better, not because of the color or anything, but just from the design overall. And what I can see from here too is the head tubes are actually flat. Compared to this one, it's more round and this one is more flat. So for those of you kids who like to put, you know, your foot all the way up here for hang fives, it'll be flatter compared to this one. Another thing I forgot to mention, this deck actually has a cutout in the front right here, which isn't actually not too bad. And then this one's more solid. Another thing that I forgot to mention, the new UrbanArtt deck does not come with Hella Grip. I know they did like a collab, but honestly, like it's kind of good they didn't because this grip tape was really cheap. Just on this specific deck or like model, the Hella Grip it comes with is no bueno. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram and all of our social medias. Let me know honestly in the comments below if you like the older one better or the newer one. I'm really curious. I mean, personally, I like the newer one just because it's more flat and just like square and boxy. Thanks again, guys, and I will see you next time.